What's up, y'all? It's NPC Gang. I'm Keezy. Yeah, your fake champion just left and joining me right now. He's walking this way.
The number one ruler in the MEMPHIS. Your boy MT. The KID maintain.
I farted.
I smell it. You stink.
It's my part to do what I want.
You stink.
And guess what we got today? We got the Wonder Woman 1984 pitch meeting.
We do. We do.
I heard the movie was trash. I ain't watched it yet. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wanted to go see it. I couldn't.
It's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
I'm not watching it. Not Disney. I don't know what it's on.
I fucks with Gal Gadot. That's why I wanted to watch it.
So, you have a Wonder Woman sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. So we're going to start the movie with Diana as a kid back in Themyscira. Okay, and what's she up to? Well, she's competing in the Amazon version of that TV show Wipeout, and she tries to use a shortcut to win and learns that cheating is wrong. Sure, okay, that's a nice quick message to start the movie out. It's going to take a full 11 minutes. Oh, my God. So then we're going to jump forward to the 1980s, which is when this movie takes place. Okay, so like 30, 40 years ago? Oh, I don't enjoy that that's a true thing. So anyway, Diana's still super heartbroken about Steve Trevor dying in the first movie. He's all she can think about. Really? After all that time? Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta understand, this was a really good guy she knew for a couple of days 7 decades ago. Well, yeah, I guess so. So anyway, Diana's working in Washington, D.C. at the Smithsonian, and she has a new co-worker named Barbara. And what's her deal? Oh, well, she's a freaking nerd, sir. She can't even walk in heels. Oh, embarrassing, disgusting, and pathetic. I bet nobody likes her. Yeah, and so there's this artifact called the Dream Stone, and that's what this movie's gonna focus on. Oh, what's this thing do? Oh, this thing's freaking nuts. It grants wishes, but it takes something in return. A very magical stone. Yeah, this phony business guy, Max Lord, he gets his hand on it, and he wishes to become the Dream Stone. Oh, so he turns to stone? Yeah, you would think so, the way that was phrased, but no, now he can grant people's wishes when they touch him, and he can take something in return. Do Barbara and Diana get wishes in before he does that? They do. Barbara wishes to be more like Diana, so she gets some nice clothes and some super strength, and now she can walk in heels. Now that's impressive, am I right? Yeah, she's not pathetic anymore. Also, she removes her glasses, which, as you know, makes people automatically more attractive. That's just good character development is what that is. And so Diana's gonna wish for Steve Trevor to come back to life, and this way we could get Chris Pine back in the movie. Oh, people like Chris Pine, so what, does he just appear out of thin air? Actually, no, his consciousness goes into this random guy's body, so everybody sees this random guy, but we see Chris Pine. So, okay, is this because the stone can't make things just magically show up? No, it absolutely can. A giant wall's gonna appear out of nowhere, so are some nukes. I mean, the thing is magic. Why are we doing this weird body control thing with Steve? I don't know. What happens to this guy's consciousness while Steve's controlling his body? Who's to say? You are. Yeah. What if this guy has a job and a family he has to get to? Oh, God, the implications are insane. Where is his consciousness? Is he dead? Oh, well, here's the thing, sir. I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about this body control and get off of it. Oh, that felt vaguely threatening, so I'm gonna get off your back about that. Great, and so then Steve and Diana, obviously, they get intimate because, you know, they love each other. They do that using a stranger's body. That's gotta be crossing a line. That's not okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna have them do it anyway, and I find it strange that you immediately got back on my back about that. I mean, it's actually a really easy fix. Just have Steve Trevor show up as himself. No. So then that Max Lord guy makes himself super rich, and he goes to Egypt to take some guy's oil and make himself even richer. Okay. So Steve and Diana, they gotta get over there, you know? How are they gonna do that? Well, the thing is, they can't just take a commercial flight, because Steve doesn't have a passport. Well, I mean, the guy he's possessing probably has one. Yeah, well, they don't check for that. They head to the Smithsonian and steal one of the jets from over there. They have operational jets at the museum? They do, yeah. Fully fueled jets just lying around, so they take one of those, because Steve was a pilot. Okay, he was a pilot in World War I. Those are different planes. Well, I mean, a plane is a plane. That's, I mean, yeah, that sentence is not technically wrong. So there you go. No, but, okay, but... Sir, a plane is a plane. Are you implying that a plane's not a plane? Because a plane is a plane. I mean, that's just such a vague general statement. A plane is a plane. Okay. So then they're being chased because of the jet theft, and so Wonder Woman goes ahead and makes it invisible, and that's how she gets her invisible jet. What? How? Well, turns out that's a thing she can do, so she does the thing that she can do. Wow, well, thank God she has that ability we never once mentioned or referenced. Yeah, works out great, so they go to Egypt, and they have a big chase scene with Max Lord. Oh, very exciting. But he freaking gets away, and he goes around causing a bunch more chaos. Then he goes to see the President of the United States. What for? Well, he gets the President to wish for more nukes, and then he sees this technology just lying around in the Oval Office, and it's exactly exactly
wish
what he
list
needs.
stuff.
What do you mean? Well, it's this device that lets him take over everybody's screen around the world. So technically, through like satellite,
How is it supposed to
links,
even have
you know,
this?
he's touching them.
How?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, I won't.
So then there's going to be this fight in the White House, and Barbara, she's turning evil, so she gets in on that too.
Okay.
And Steve manages to grab Max Lord.
They-
Oh,
they
so he
barely
wishes
mention
for
Barbara.
everything to go back to normal.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, no, that would have been smart. Instead, he pushes him around a bit.
Also a decent strategy.
Yeah, so then Max Lord escapes, and he heads off to the satellite island to do his broadcast.
Wow.
And Steve and Diana find out that everybody needs to renounce their wishes, or else civilization's gonna end. So they have this big emotional goodbye.
Oh, very sad.
Very sad. But then she starts to fly and lasso some lightning bolts, so that's pretty cool. That's not bad.
Oh, sure, yeah, that may as well happen.
So then Diana's gonna have to fight Barbara, who, by the way, is a cat now.
What?
Yeah,
What?
she's a cat now. She's part cheetah.
What are you talking about?
Well, see, Max Lord was like, hey, anything else you want? And she's like, yes, actually, I would like to be an apex predator, please.
Oh, so she could have just as easily been turned into a killer whale.
Yeah, I guess there was a chance she could have
Wow.
turned into a, orca whale, but that would have made for a less interesting fight scene.
Oh, I wholeheartedly disagree.
Anyway, so then we're gonna have a barely visible fight scene, and Barbara's gonna get electrocuted.
Oh, so she dies?
Well, no, she gets a little sleepy, which is what happens when cats get electrocuted.
That's not, no,
What?
I don't think that's accurate.
Well, that's what my dad told me when my childhood cat chewed through his extension cord.
Your cat died, I think.
No, sir. He went to sleep, then he went to live on a farm, and I never saw him again.
I mean, okay, so what happens next?
Oh,
What?
Max is granting wishes to everybody in the world through their screens.
Most of the world doesn't speak English.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind for trivia night, I guess. That's interesting.
What?
Anyway, it's going to be complete chaos.
Oh, it is?
Yep, people are killing each other with wishes. One guy gets a farm outside his apartment. People can wish for anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be nuts.
Statistically speaking, wouldn't at least one person wish for the guy that just showed up on their TV to die or for the world to end? Wouldn't at least one person wish for world peace? What happens with that paradox?
Well, I mean, that's like a 1 in a million kind of wish, right?
There are billions of people in the world.
Oh, you're just full of fun trivia tonight. So anyway, Diana has to lasso this guy, but her lasso can't get through this mysterious wind around him.
How?
Oh, wow, it's going to be tough for her to defeat him if she can't reach him.
Actually,
That's
it's
gonna
going to
be
be super easy.
barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, she gets her lasso around his ankle, and then she can talk to everybody through him.
I thought she couldn't get through with that thing.
Oh, yeah, no, she couldn't. But then, she could.
But how?
Unclear.
Well, okay then.
So then she tells everybody to renounce their wishes, because nothing good comes from lying.
And everybody does it.
Everybody does it, including Max Lord, who suddenly cares about his son that he's been actively ignoring the whole movie.
Yeah.
So what about, like, what if someone with a terminal illness
What?
wished to be cured?
They would have to renounce that, because that's not the truth.
What if a blind person wished to be able to see?
That's a shortcut to being able to see. So that's wrong.
What if somebody wished to be able to feed their starving child?
Yeah, okay,
What?
this moment only works if everybody wishes for something selfish or violent, so we're gonna have to pretend like that's the case, okay?
Oh, pretending is tight. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, thank God. So then Max Lord is gonna go reunite with his son, who just kind of comes running out of the woods for no
What?
reason.
How did Max Lord get back from the island if he renounced all his wishes?
Unclear.
Now what happens with Barbara?
Oh, well, she's not a cat anymore, and she's chilling, I imagine.
Okay.
Anyway, then Diana's gonna have a little flirty moment with the guy who Steve was controlling. It's gonna be very sweet.
Already seen that guy naked.
Yeah, just a real sweet moment. It's gonna be Christmas too.
Yeah, I don't know if it being Christmas
What?
makes it
And
better.
then she looks at a balloon, and we're all done. So what do you think?
I mean, I feel like using a strange man's body is just so deeply strange and raises so many messed up questions.
Right. Well, maybe nobody will think of how weird it is.
Well, yeah, I guess that is a possibility. Okay, let's do it.
Hey guys, Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. I hope you liked it. If you did, press the...
What?
I'm sad. I
What?
don't want to watch it no more. That's why I don't want to watch the movie now. I don't. This thing is like his ass. Very ass.
All the plot holes.
I swear. Where the fuck was Diane in the whole movie?
Who?
I mean, not Diane. Barbara. What was it, bitch name?
Yeah.
Barbara?
Say people named her twice. What? No. Boy, it's not on Disney Plus. I was wrong. It's a DC movie. I forgot.
Yeah. Jackass. You didn't know that, yeah.
I don't watch live action DC movies. Animated ones. Gotcha.
So you never watched a Batman movie?
Yeah, I have. I don't just watch them like
Batman movies, live action Batman movies are great.
those are like one of the only exceptions.
Those are great.
There's a few exceptions to it. They don't, all of them aren't bad, just the majority of them are. But that's the end of this video. So like it,
Share.
comment, subscribe, and turn on
the post notification
so you can get notified.
every time we post.
All of them.
Yep.
Every single one.
Yep.
Including this one.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep.